Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Generator Rex. Currently, we are on Season 3, Episode 7, Double Vision, and Episode 8, Guy vs. Guy. Sadly, these episodes do not sound as good in their titles as the previous two did, and especially the second one, which turned out to be a really fun episode, which is actually continuing the story with Van Cleis. So I'm curious when and if we are actually going to get any continuation in regards to that, or whether that's going to become just a plot that gets dropped before the end of the show, because it's not like we have that many episodes left. We have after today's episodes, we have 12 more. It's not that many, so yeah, and it doesn't seem like these two episodes are gonna be like plot relevant ones. It seems like it's gonna be once again some filler ones, but hopefully I will be proven wrong in that regard. But yeah, I'm just really curious to learn more about that plot, because that was the most exciting thing that has happened in this season outside of the Ben 10 crossover. And for that to happen after the Ben 10 crossover was also really cool, because it made me actually excited to continue watching this show. Because like I said in the previous reaction, I was worried that I was gonna be not as excited for the final episodes of the third season of this show after seeing the Ben 10 crossover, but I was, even before the cool reveal with Van Cleis. But now that we had that reveal about Van Cleis, I'm even more excited to see where that story is gonna lead, and if it is gonna lead anywhere. But yeah, before we get into the reaction and find out what these episodes are gonna be about, though, I do want to remind you that you can get a full-on version of these reactions over on my Patreon or Coffee account, where by subscribing to the specific tiers I've created for it, you can get access to some or all of my full-length reactions, which includes cartoons, short live-action TV series, long live-action TV series, and movie full-length reactions. Alternatively, you can also just stick with the YouTube versions of these reactions, since I do my best to keep the most entertaining parts of the reactions in the YouTube videos, but it's always appreciated if you do go out of your way to support me. Anyway, enough chit chat, let's just get into Season 3, Episode 7 of Generator X, Double Vision in 3, 2, 1. And yeah, wasn't one of the last two episodes filler? It was the one with the telenovela, right? You know, for when I was a kid, I thought that there was going to be more of a feud between Rex and Co. and Providence under the Black Knight.
Nothing to worry about. I've got this handled. Okay, big guy. Say adios to those nasty nanites.
Why did that lady stay there? And also her outfit looked weirdly like Rex. It reminded me of Rex's.
Hey, watch these for me.
What's with that girl? What? Why did you give it to her and not to like 6 or something? Man, I love this theme song, but I really wish it was longer. It's the shortest one of any show that I've checked out on the channel so far.
She stole my goggles.
Priorities, Rex.
Yep.
They are my priority 6. I can pound Evos any day, but those goggles are...
What? They're just goggles. They do nothing.
Stand down, gentlemen. We've got this covered.
We don't need any help.
Well, clearly you do a little.
Control? I can cure it now and end this.
The offer still stands. If you want to come...
I don't understand why you're so against curing it. It seems like you just want to control it to rule the world or something.
It's an impossibility.
Watch me.
No! Good job, you fucks! You deserve this.
Everybody back! Contain those seedlings.
I think it's a little bit too late for that, bitch.
Curing works.
It was your actions that exacerbated this situation.
No, it was you, you fucking cunt!
Over those seedlings.
You are at fault! Your soldier screwed it up! He was just gonna cure it, but no! You just wanted a slave. I love that surfboard, dude. That's so cool.
Nice work.
Drop in the bucket. Look below.
Wow.
Oh my god, this is how The Last of Us happened! Wow, how topical for me to watch this episode after The Last of Us started airing.
Almost there.
And by the way, I have some opinions about The Last of Us which most of you are probably not gonna agree with. Yeah, I was not a big fan of The Last of Us. I watched the first episode and it was so fucking boring.
I can't see without them.
Obviously, you can see without them.
Well, yeah, but I really need them a lot of the time. Don't you remember when I first got them?
Actually, no.
Oh, sorry. My bad. It was early on, when I was just learning to control my powers.
I just can't get over that art style. It's a cool one though. It certainly could work.
All yours.
Ta-da! And for my next trick,
It was a fucking flower bouquet? Are you kidding
I
me?
want you to lay down.
sorry, this is all that's left.
I'd put those in water.
I swear, it feels like she's fucking gathering up an army of evils to take over the world. Why is she running away? I don't get it.
What? No way!
Why is she I'm so confused. What is happening with that girl?
Gentlemen, I suggest you get to the sewage treatment plant as quickly as possible.
Huh? Why?
Fertilizer.
Rex. As in, if those sprouts chow down on that much raw nourishment, we are in some deep...
Shit.
Horse manure.
Yeah, shit. Oh my god. Man, I can't believe they got away with that one. I guess they didn't say it, but still. They basically said it without saying it. I love that though.
Should have brought my chainsaw.
That's literally how The Last of Us happens.
Shoot the seedlings.
At least in the games.
Okay.
How? What? Why is she driving on that thing? I don't get it. Is he imagining that shit? I don't get what's with that girl.
You have no idea how unique these goggles are, Rex. A reclusive weaponsmith in Zurich crafted this single pair before he turned Evo.
Really? And then what happened to him?
I did. He won't be crafting any more goggles.
Cool.
Ooh.
These are one of a kind, Rex. Special for you.
Oh.
What a bunch of chimp chips. Those goggles are...
So they're special because Six gave it to him.
Who puts the stereo next to the weapons system?
Bobo?
Big red.
Probably. Whoa!
Always go for the big red button.
Yep. God, how are you supposed to deal with this? The more they try to fight it, the more they appear. What's with that girl? I still don't get it. There's something super suspicious about her.
That's more like it. Fine. Let's see how you like this.
Hell yeah. I like her being a badass.
You want to work together? We left Providence, remember?
No, you weren't there, Rex.
Max? What happened to stay out of my way?
Global fucking apocalypse is happening. Okay, that was a particularly gruesome transformation. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yes, Rex, I can. Because I don't let my emotions guide my choices. I only want what's best for Providence and the world.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to hear you say it.
Uh-oh. I don't like this hentai.
Rex, the Evo's too big to cure without
without getting to its core.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing much good out here.
All these vines, the seedlings, everything. They're just puppets to the plant. Stop those nanites in the core and you cut the strings.
On it.
Yeah, didn't we learn that already with that other pandemic causing evil last season? She's the evil! 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 100%.
All I've wanted all day are my goggles, and this Evo's been blocking me over and over.
That's cause that girl is the evil! I swear, if I just code it, I'm gonna buy myself something expensive. I still feel like that girl is suspicious.
I don't think I can move another inch if you paid me. Gotta move. See ya.
I was thinking that.
Hey, stop for a second.
How does she do that?
6, I'm really starting to think this girl's got some kind of Evo action going on. Teleporter, speedster, something.
Speedster? Have you met the Flash?
6, she's not just a teleporter. She can make doubles of herself. Multiple abilities. She's an Evo like me.
It's the skeevy guy who's been chasing me. Who's chasing me too. And me. What do you want?
You took my goggles. I want them back.
Hey Einstein, did you see our logo? That stands for Goggle Girl, as in the delivery service. You haven't heard of us?
No.
No.
Nothing is cuter than a girl on a scooter. Kind of hard to miss.
My goggles!
Part of our costume.
You gave them to me, 6. It was the first present, the first nice thing that I remember getting since you found me. You said they were special, and that made me feel special.
Aw.
Yes. About those goggles. Apparently, according to Bobo, I may have misled you. There were dozens of them in the Providence service bay.
I knew the story was fake, but you told it because you cared about me. That's what made them special.
I see. Just open it.
Just
My
open it.
goggles!
Better. We commissioned an enhanced version.
Cool. Infrared? Microscopic? Nanovision? Thanks, you guys.
Okay, now that's
You really
sick.
are one of a kind.
Those are great, but these are me.
I just need to hold on to them for a few
You know, I would definitely join that delivery service though.
A few hours?
There's nothing cuter than a girl on a scooter.
Aw.
I love that.
Here, because I care.
They actually look kind of cute.
Hey, Doc. No rush.
Interesting. Hell yeah.
Ain't love grand?
It is. Okay, this actually turned out to be a pretty cute episode. I kind of like that, you know? It's filler, yeah, but I kind of liked it. That girl was actually a fascinating thing. I like how they explained it, but there was still some ridiculous stuff. Like, why would you risk your life doing an Evo attack to deliver stuff? Like, who do you work for? Fucking Amazon? I feel like even Amazon probably has a rule that you don't have to do that. Like, they don't expect you to deliver stuff during a tornado. Now, fucking heat wave is a completely different thing, but I don't think tornado is allowed, you know? But yeah, fun episode. I didn't really give too much of a shit about the Evo, not gonna lie. It's just generic threat at this point. The interesting part of this episode was the constant chase against, for the girl. And the way the Evo spread was actually really cool because, like I said, it reminded me of The Last of Us, which has recently gotten a TV adaptation, which, like I said earlier, I'm not really a big fan of. I'm still not 100% sure whether I will be doing a video talking about it, but if there is, look it up on the channel to hear more, because I don't want to make this video about that. But That was really cool. I like that the Black Knight is annoyingly reasonable. Like, she puts away her conflict against Rex and co. If it means saving the world. Like, it makes her a little bit more complex of a character, so that's cool. Although I do kind of miss what I thought was the conflict in Season 3, that being our guys having to hide from Providence. That was the assumption that I was under back when I watched it when it originally aired in my country. I remember watching the crossover episode with Ben 10 and the first two episodes, and I was under the impression that our main characters were hiding from Providence. But I guess that's not the case. Still though, it's fine. I enjoy it. I don't really think next episode is gonna be a main plot one either. I do want to say something though. I really am starting to hate how many episodes of this show are a stupid filler. Like, it's a cool show, but it really needs to have more plot-based episodes. I feel like back with like Van Cleis, at least when he was still around, more of the filler episodes felt at least like they were moving the story forward because he would appear and be a threat or cause a threat. But now that he's been defeated, yes, Black Knight is supposed to be the main villain, but I don't really feel it as much as it was with Van Cleis, and it makes so many of these filler episodes feel even more filler because of that. I feel like that's one big fault with this show. It's a cool show, but it really fucking has so much filler. And it's not like necessarily the filler is bad. Like, I like the heartwarming story with the goggles in this episode, but at the same time, I do want some meaty plot. That's the one thing that I feel like this show has the ability to do, but doesn't. At least not right now, for whatever reason. Maybe it's just that the first half of the season is filler, and then in the second half it's gonna get better, because towards the end of Season 2, I had a lot of fun with a lot of the episodes, and I don't remember many of them, like, being filler or whatever. Like, give me a second to look. I don't think so. Like, let's see, in the second half of Season 2, we had an episode with Van Cleis and Rex working together. We had an episode with Rex's friends in Hong Kong. Then we had a bunch of really, really cool episodes. Sure, we probably had some filler, but not much, all things considered. Right now, I feel like we're like... I mean, I guess out of the last two episodes, one was filler, and in the case of these two, one is filler. Hopefully episode 8 is not gonna be, but with a name like Guy versus Guy, I don't think it's gonna be a plot-relevant episode. Still, in terms of rating for this episode, I think I'm gonna go with a solid 8.4 out of 10. Like I said, the evil stuff wasn't particularly interesting, but the mystery with the girl was really cool, and I like the backstory behind how he got the goggles, and the new goggles being really cool. Plus, he got a date, which was also really cool. I like that. But yeah, we still have one more episode to get through, so without further ado, let's get into episode 8 of Season 3, Guy vs. Guy, in 3, 2, 1. I don't want hentai, thank you very much. Don't. Oh my god, it was just Noah.
Gotcha!
You know, I kind of like this base for our main characters more than Providence. It has more personality. Oh, it's gonna be that kind of episode, huh?
I'm gonna get you, Noah. That's a promise.
Aren't you forgetting something?
It's an all-night party that we're getting into. If you think it's all wrong, then the joke is on you. Where's Spencer Shea when you need him? Okay, this is getting annoying.
I just want to beat him at something. It wouldn't be as bad if he wasn't so smug about everything.
And now he started a prank war that you can't win.
Actually...
Wait, you started it? Well, then you deserve this.
Gotcha!
Very funny.
But you have no idea what you started?
Yeah,
Don't
definitely.
you watch movies? All those little blonde kids are evil.
What the hell?
I don't know what
That's not a evil. That's a Ben 10 alien. What the hell?
Reports like this all over the country. Maybe they can just tame them and set them.
That is straight up a Ben 10 alien. If I ever saw one. What the hell? It's like ultimate rib jaws.
Maybe Noah could do a better job fighting Evos too, huh?
Gotcha! Hope you like maple. Now that's
Okay,
how you throw
when you start a prank, okay, if somebody does a prank to you, it's only fair to do them one back. Noah is pushing it way too far. This is like the third one. It's not fair.
Even.
Why are you so jumpy? Noah called a truce.
Well, I didn't accept it. And I'm not.
You can't call a truce after attacking the enemy, you know, an overwhelming amount of times. It's like Russia calling for peace after destroying all of Ukraine. You just don't get to do that.
You're going down, Noah.
It's not gonna work. Ow.
Okay. How do I make him pay?
Oh, sure, now you come to me. I'm not even sure if you can handle
You couldn't live with your lone failure.
where I go.
And where did that bring you?
For the faint of heart.
Back to me.
No, that's perfect. I'm practically begging you.
Give me one good reason. Okay, I'm in.
We gotta do something fast, or he's gonna keep getting me.
Let him. Take one for the team if you have to. This is all about the big finish.
Have a good time on your date, I guess.
Oh no. No, not tonight, Rex. Claire is off limits. Temporary truce.
You don't get to call truce when it starts fucking you over.
These make even my gags look good. Literally.
That's the plan. We need to lull Noah into a false sense of security. We'll win this war. It's just gonna take a little more pain and humiliation on your part.
I feel like he is fucking with him right now. He's 100% fucking with him right now. There's gotta be some kind of a twist. Who dresses in such a fucking
Rex, come out.
official outfit on a date?
I know what you're gonna say, Noah. Here, have some gum as a peace offering.
Like I'd fall for that. Seriously, Rex.
I've tried that
I need you to
one.
Give it a rest.
Bobo, what is the plan?
Yeah, I wanna know too.
Claire will arrive at the restaurant only to find it closed for health code violations.
But what about his plan B? Noah always has a backup plan.
Got it covered. The roads around town are all subtly under construction.
Where did you get the money to pay them off? What the heck? And what are you planning on doing
These
now?
cables.
Not until you tell me what the rest of the plan is.
See those screens?
Kinda hard not to.
Imagine this. Up there, in front of her.
This isn't going to work. This isn't the kind of thing that bothers Noah, like, at all.
Just
What is the
trust me.
picture? I want to know what the hell is the picture. And I feel like this might be a little bit too harsh of a joke. Because there's a difference between a joke and public humiliation, you know?
Do now is sit back and
It's pushing it a little bit too far.
Machine is powering up.
The magnetic containment pod. It's holding some pretty rare radioactive material. If even a small amount is exposed to oxygen, it could ionize the local atmosphere.
And that's bad?
It is if you're planning on living anywhere near it for the next 500 years.
Well, if
Uh-oh.
I see it, I'll make sure you get it back. Bobo, what's that cylinder? Is it the magnetic containment pod? Once it loses power, the material will contact oxygen.
Uh-oh.
Catastrophe? Oh boy.
God damn it, you two. I knew something was off.
My nanites can't communicate with it. The radiation must be blocking them. We've destroyed the world. Great prank.
Would you relax? We'll figure something out.
Really?
How?
Duck and cover.
Ah.
This is bad.
How can Bobo be so
Holiday.
stupid? What was that about?
We were going to prank you, but our machine sort of malfunctioned, and if we don't stop it, it's going to destroy the city.
And now you need my help. What kind of prank would lead to this?
Bobo wanted to put an embarrassing picture of you up on all these billboards. Now, we need to go around and disconnect all of them.
Wait, what picture? You realize Claire took this, right?
I'm going to kill that monkey. I really am. But let's save the world.
I'll help you, Rex.
All
He
I
deserves
wanted was
it,
to be
honestly.
better than Noah at something. And you had to make it so big it was bound to fail.
You were the one who begged me for help.
Because you claim to be the best fucking Joker in the world.
One down, about 50 to go.
50?
Go big and go home, baby.
Couldn't you just cut the cable?
All I'm saying is that if you hadn't insisted on proving that you were the king of pranks, none of this would have happened.
That's what happens when you call somebody who claims to be the king of pranks to fucking help you. Same shit like in fucking iCarly.
Calling Holiday. Holiday, we're in trouble. Bobo stole that containment cylinder as part of a prank, and now we can't shut it down. What can we do?
Hug your monkey and say goodbye. You're too late.
We're too late.
She's pulling a prank. 100%. She's pulling a prank.
Run.
Somebody's pulling a prank with this. I guarantee you.
It didn't. It's not going to.
Fuck you, Noah.
I called Holiday, and she told me how to rewire your device so the battery wouldn't fail. Then, we figured out how to broadcast the billboard's images all over the world.
And still Rex gets shit on. Like, what the fuck?
Hug my monkey.
Never take anything from my lab again.
He didn't even take it. It was fucking Bobo. Fuck you all. Rex is a fucking victim in this. I'm not okay with this.
You have proven your supreme dominance.
He gets fucked over by everybody, mocked by everybody. It's not fair. Such a toxic environment.
Oh, the old exploding orange gag! I can't believe you fell for it! I got you. Who's the king of pranks now? Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's on.
Uh-oh. Yeah, don't mess with people.
It was just a joke. Gotta go.
As much as I don't like the fact that we're focusing so much on filler stuff, it is still pretty entertaining. I just want the actual plot stuff, because that's so much more interesting to me. But yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I think it was overall more entertaining the last episode, because last episode kind of dragged when it focused on the Evo too much, whereas this one I feel like was more consistently engaging. But at the same time, I kind of overall felt like last episode was better because it was a little bit more serious and it was still at least about dealing with Evos, even if it was a filler thread. Whereas this one was just slapstick bullshit, which, like I said, it's still entertaining, but I want some plot stuff, okay? It's not like we have that many episodes left. Flesh out the story, flesh out the villains, and do it, you know? And from what I've heard, there was changes, like I said before, I think in one of the reactions, I've heard that there were changes with the ending of this series, so I'm worried that because of slapstick bullshit filler episodes like this, we won't get a proper ending. I hope that we do, but you never know, honestly. But yeah, it was still overall entertaining, but yeah, I don't know. I am going to give this one, honestly, an 8.3 out of 10, just because last episode was a little bit more serious. But basically, they are about the same in terms of their actual quality. Both were entertaining, both had their kind of slowish moments, and both had their annoying sides, but it was fine. It was fine. Not the greatest episodes, certainly not the worst. But yeah, hopefully next episodes are gonna be some more plot relevant stuff, because out of 4 episodes so far, we've gotten one that actually was plot relevant, you know? And yeah, I also, like I said earlier, I just really don't like how everybody fucked over Rex in this episode. Like, when somebody just does a joke to you, you want to go back at them, that's fine. But you stop at one, especially when the person who did a joke to you did a minor one and once. Like, if they did a big giant joke that affected your life in some way, sure, I understand constantly going back at him, but Rex just splashed a balloon on Noah's face. How did that justify fucking Rex over like 5 times? And what he did with the mock-up on the billboards is so much worse than anything. Like, everybody's gonna fucking laugh at him now. Like, that's public humiliation is not a joke. I'm so mad about that. But it's a stupid little filler episode, so I don't want to get too angry about it or to focus on it too much. So yeah, I don't know. What did you guys think about this episode? Comment thoughts down below. Let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon: Omar Richmond, Deadpool, Corby Dead, and Theo Rose Gelatly. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. If you have decided to support me, if you have continued to support me in such a long time, hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not already know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do in my videos. That thing being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman, though I am unsure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people. But that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really ever accept the fact that I'm trans if they ever found out, it's not really feasible or easy for me to transition here with minimal to no repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything. I don't want you to feel like you have to help me. So if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's okay. Don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me get out of this situation. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask me, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do like, subscribe. Also, check out the links in the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, have support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!